So I suppose to supplement, my next role would have been moving into a more events-driven role, and working more closely with the sales team. So when new routes came out in Aer Lingus, like our Cork Amsterdam route or our Dublin Chicago, the reintroduction of our Dublin Chicago route in 1997, I decided to go back to the Irish Academy and supplement my skills by doing a certificate in public relations in PR, which was fabulous again because a key part of my role was organising an event from start to finish. So all the elements were really covered by the Irish Academy, from literally booking the venue to making sure that the invitations went out, checking your database of contacts, having a photographer there, making sure that you had a list of what shots to do on the day, how they should be configured, whether they should be group shots, making sure you had the names and the titles of all the people correctly. So the attention to detail I found with the Academy was exceptional. These were all skills, as I said, that I would not have had prior to going to an event. So it allowed me to, I suppose, to evolve to actually organise these events with a great deal of confidence. And again, to this day, I suppose, working in Sandymount Hotel, that skill is still a requisite for any event that we would run here in the hotel. I would certainly obviously always be in the background to make sure that we have ticked off the list. And sometimes you'll get clients coming into the hotel who, they're not well versed in organising events. You can see it, you know by them. So again, that I suppose that experience that I got from the Academy has lent itself very, very well to this day. So event management, probably the best example I have of that was the launch of the Aer Lingus Pathfinder Club. We had to invite 250 of the top corporate travel managers in Ireland into a central location, obviously, which was the Chocolate Bar in Harcourt Street. It was, again, the invitation had to be very direct and interesting. So we were choosing a very new venue at the time. That was key. Most people were going, where is the Chocolate Bar? Never heard of the Chocolate Bar. So that one in itself was an instant attraction. What we did was, in terms of heightening the appeal, we basically put up a very good number of prizes: transatlantic airline tickets, hotel stays, European airline tickets, UK different routes, etc. So we made the prize package very attractive. As part of the actual PR behind it, we had all of the old Aer Lingus uniforms from the 1930s right through to the 2000s. Basically on display. So we had various members of the staff, very glamorous young air hostesses and ground hostesses present on the night, and they were actually serving the drinks. And the drinks again would have been very much chosen on the basis of the wines that we used on the transatlantic routes. So again, we were at the same time trying to sell the product and promote the quality of the premier class service. Within the actual venue then themselves, they'd actually brought in specific airline seats, the new transatlantic seats, for people to try out. And again, this was really it was a pitch not only to sell the quality of the Aer Lingus product, but also to encourage the corporate travel managers to book with Aer Lingus when thinking transatlantic. Again, we gave everybody a little takeaway pack. It was actually one of the transatlantic wash bags, which at the time again had a nice little kit of refreshing face creams, hand washes, etc. for the gentlemen, the shaving kits, etc. And the great thing about the bags that we were using at the time is they had a dual purpose. So some of the bags could, when it's finished and you've taken out all some of the merchandise that was inside, could be used as a shoe bag, others could have been used as a CD holder. So they all had different dual purposes as well. So there was a great takeaway from it. And at the end of the night, of course, we drew winners there and then. But hugely successful. That was the launch event. And again, really the framework for that, of the plan, came from what I would have learned with the Irish Academy.